wrong scene, technically, not source. Scene. Okay, we're back. It took me a while to figure out what was going on. But we got the game back. We're back in the same spot with the save. I did grind up the levels on Togepi. So we can get the evolution right now, or not levels, happiness on Togepi. To get Togetic. So we'll do that immediately. And then we'll go ahead and get our encounters that we didn't get yesterday. So if we go down to the planning document, that's the wrong number. Okay, that was supposed to pull this screen up in full screen. There we go. We're missing a national park encounter. We're missing a burned tower encounter. Now, let's go to national park, because I did do some testing on this. Maybe I should have gotten to this before stream started, but whatever. There are two sounds, the meridian sound and the pastoral sound, that can get you specific encounters in national park. These sounds play on, I believe it's Wednesday and Thursday, respectively, and they happen in the Pokemon Music channel. This text that's here will say, "It's Happy Sunday, we're back with the Hoenn or Sinnoh region," depending on which one you get, depending on which day it is. And that should guarantee these encounters. For some reason, this is not working on my game. So I have two options, and I'm going to choose one of them. One option is just go with the morning or day encounters. It's a wider variety. You don't know what you're going to get. The other option is go until we get one of these Pokemon. To make it more fun, what we're going to do is do a spinning wheel. And we are going to go ahead and drop in the encounters. So I'm playing Sacred Gold, so it can either be Scyther or Heracross. So we're going to go ahead and do that in here. Scyther or a Heracross. And let's just do these. It'll be an even amount, but we'll make it look more appealing at least. And we're going to spin the wheel. Okay, so our encounter for the national park is going to be Scyther. So we'll go ahead and run up to National Park and grab that encounter as well. I believe everything we need to do in Goldenrod is complete. So we'll go ahead and run up there as fast as we can. We'll get the Scyther. We can evolve it because we do have a metal coat. We fought you. Granted, you're not even looking at me. Cool. We'll run through National Park and we'll go until we get Scyther. We do have Great Balls. And let me just get citrus berries on everyone here just in case we need them. I should also technically get Togetic up to level here. Since Togetic is in the party. Encore might be nice over Soft Boil, low-key. I don't think Togekiss has a ton of defense to be able to use that. And I don't know what level this is going to be at for this encounter, so we're going to level you up to 23. Try attack. Yeah, we'll get rid of Growl since we have Charm. Okay, we got you up to level 23, and let's get you a Citrus Berry instead of the Soothe Bell, because you no longer need that anymore. Okay, so yeah, we are going until we get Scyther here. That is Combee. That is Metapod. What is our Scyther encounter rate? 5%? So this may take a minute to get to the encounters, but yeah, for whatever reason, it just was not working. Trying to put on the sounds. So technically it's not like the most correct way of playing the game, but what about this has been, correct? Can I do a Metal Claw? I can. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Scyther, get in the ball. Thank you. Okay, our national park is why are there two different Scythers? Sure. And then we'll go ahead and run back up to Ecruteak City. We'll get ready for Rival 3. Don't forget to avoid the double battles here. Yep, and then let's go ahead and check the nature of this here Scyther. We get Lax, which is it's okay. We do get Technician, which is awesome. That will be very, very useful. So let's go ahead and move this guy into the party. Doesn't really matter for now. Let's get Corfish out of here. And we're gonna look up Scyther Gen 4 Learn set. Do I need to get this guy to a certain level before doing this? Is my one question. So we get wing attack at level 21. And then let me check. Scizor Learn set Gen 4. We get Metal Claw at level 21. Do I get any... Can you learn Aerial Ace? If you can, then I'm good. Yeah, teaching you this, evolving you now, getting you an extra stab move. False Swipe is really nice for catching Pokemon. So I'm going to keep that for now. However, I will 100% prioritize winning battles over that. But anyways, we got Scizor now. The question is, does Scizor keep Technician? And I don't know the answer to that. Let's see. Instead of Focus Energy. Yeah, I low-key want U-turn in here instead. But now we should be Bug Steel instead of Bug Flying. So that Aerial Ace is now going to be 90 base power. Pursuit's going to be 60 base power. Let's remember how much Technician does. Yeah. Technician Pokemon. Yeah, increases the moves which have 60 power or less by 50%. So that's kind of perfect for these in here. Yeah, it'll be like 75 base power plus stab. I wonder if it's before or after stab. That'd be interesting to look at. But anyways, let's get you a citrus berry for now. Let's heal up as well. And let's go ahead and plan for this rival fight, which we got in Burned Tower. Technically, we get an encounter first, actually, so let me go look at Burned Tower. Rattata, which will be a dupe. Coughing, Zigzagoon, Cubone, Magby, Grimer, Duskull, Shuppet. I could have one of the sounds on. Granted, the sounds weren't working, so I don't know if I can guarantee these. Yeah, Yeah, so it's worth just getting the encounter first. I think bringing Loki having a damp Psyduck in case there is a Pokemon with the boom will be useful. So let's get Psyduck up to. Dang, you're already at level 24. Okay. And then you have a Citrus Berry. Awesome. Let's go 22. Let's get you to 23. And I just have to not get into the rival battle. Oh, we're going to do this again? Awesome. Dramatic. But everybody said we had it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Game didn't freeze this time, though. Coming to terms with a broken heart, I guess. Good things fall apart. Okay, and our encounter is coughing. Awesome. I think this is one of the better encounters we can have, especially if it has uh, what's it called? Oh, I don't even have the ability up. Um, let's see what abilities coughing has. This is the Pokemon changes. Coughing only has level up changes, so I don't know if coughing will be as useful as I had thought. But we shall check. Let's go ahead and take a look. We get okay. We get levitate. Okay, we get levitate. You know what? Immunity to ground types. We have an immunity. That's better than nothing right now. Let's go ahead and write this down. We got coughing captured. And you are gentle in nature. That's okay, I think. Let me check your special defense. It evens things out, right? It did have self-destruct, so glad I went in with damp. I also didn't grab the Vulpix ability in the tracker, so let's go and grab Quirky. It's neutral, so it doesn't really matter, but let's take the held item as well. Okay, and let's go ahead and plan for. Let's get Togetic up here as well to like the proper Shiny Stone, use Togetic. Cool, so we get Togekiss now as well. I'll bring it up to 25. And then we'll make sure it gets the right. You don't get Thunderbolt? Pretty sure you get Ice Beam though, right? Nope. Do you get Flamethrower at least? Okay, you do. It's Hustle, which kind of sucks. We're gonna have to give it that. Granted, it's basically stab on every single one. Encore's too good to get rid of, but Tri Attack Stab is huge as well. Low-key, I gotta get rid of Charm. Psychic is really good for the next gym, which is why we're not getting rid of it. And we want to get U-turn on the other Pokemon as well. But anyways, let's get planning for this fight here. Let me open up the planning document as well. We are going to start off with Chinchu just to beat down the Murkrow. Likely that will bring out. I would assume either Kadabra or Meganium. I think Scizor here will be good. We'll get it the bug type move so it can get in and out. We want the fire types. You'll be good here. We'll want Bite on you for Haunter. Granted, Haunter can be completely walled by Togekiss. And I still have Encores, so if we can get it locked into like Shadow Punch or something, that would be ideal. We do have Elekid to get rid of. And that's either... But you don't have a ground type move. So I think we bring Weepin Bell just because it's resistant. Sure. We're not planning for this fight very heavily. We want to get everything up to level... Oh, jeez. I need you to level 25. Fury Cutter instead of... Pursuit's good. Because... yeah, I'm going to get rid of False Swipe. It doesn't provide me battle utility. And once we get to future battles, it'll be more important. Let's go here. I need to go held items, take the wide lens. So we do have to remember that Togekiss will not have the wide lens. Or will have the wide lens, so therefore it will not have a citrus berry. But that is okay. And let's just see how this battle goes. I am a little worried about it. I shouldn't be worried about it, to be honest with you, because I feel like I have the counters. But barring anything going crazy, incorrect, and wrong is where it gets scary. So let's go ahead and get back to the Nuzlocke. I forgot. This guy's gonna yap. Okay, here we go. I didn't put U-turn on. It's already going wrong. It's okay. I think we have enough things we can do to pivot around here. The scary thing is how close this is to the level cap. It's a decent amount of damage. Well, that's a crit Oko. Bayleaf is next. Bayleaf is going to want to use... probably Grass Whistle, which is annoying. Didn't think about that when it did it last time. Oh, it's using Magical Leaf. Okay. It probably does see the kill with Magical Leaf, to be fair. Now I hope I'm faster. Yes. Okay, half is fine. Reflect his physical moves. So that's okay. We're already 2 levels away from the level cap. That's where we run into some issues. Okay, here's the Haunter. No matter what it does, it cannot damage Togekiss in this turn. So the only other move is Sucker Punch. That's not a ghost type. That's the one issue, though. But I can just switch out to... well, it's going to use Sucker Punch, guaranteed. So I can just switch back into Charmeleon. And then I just gotta keep doing this switch out until either it runs out of PP, which I don't have the numbers for, or until it doesn't use Confuse Ray. I could also probably Oko with Pursuit here. But I feel like there's no reason to... There's no reason to risk taking damage when I know I don't have to. Granted, this is going to take a while, so we're going to speed this up. Here's Confuse Ray again. We're going to go Togekiss. There's Sucker Punch. So we can at least do this damage here. And we got Confused Ray. Okay. Took down the Haunter. Okay, so it's going to use Psybeam, Miracle Eye, Confusion, or Disable. Scizor is mega resistant to that, and Disable won't do anything. Nice one. Oko on Kadabra, that's awesome. So we have Elekid is the last one left, correct? Okay, good to know it's Magby. Documentation is slightly wrong. Gyarados Walls. Should be fine. That is just not what I expected to have come out here. Do I have a moveset somewhere for this? Smokescreen sucks. That is annoying. I want to make sure I have a moveset here. Let me check this. Burn Tower. I don't have a moveset for this. So we're just going to risk the brine missing and just go for it for now. Because it shouldn't be able to do... It's using Smokescreen. What is it planning? Okay, well, relatively riskless fight, considering all things considered. That fight looks a lot worse on paper than it actually does here. Let me make sure I have all of the Pokemon evolved, and then I'll mark this off. Let's see, Scyther is now Scizor. And then we can go ahead and go clear team. We had Gyarados, Scizor, Charmeleon, Weepinbell, Chinchou, and... Oh, we didn't mark off. Oh, right, because it doesn't think we have that Pokemon. Is there a way to add a route? I don't know how to add a location to this. Because it doesn't see... Yeah, it doesn't see Togekiss as an encounter. I guess let me go settings, reset hidden locations. And we'll just count Togekiss these numbers. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. We'll just go Togepi. We'll just go Togekiss, whatever. Okay, so we found a really nice line on that battle. I think we took like 30 damage that entire battle. Everyone falls down sometimes. Okay, so what is Togekiss's? You are... What's your nature? Oh, sassy. There we go. That makes sense, Grace. I can't lie. Because this shit's gas. Straight gas. Straight heat. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Okay, are there any other battles in here? It works, you feel surrounded. There are downstairs, question mark? Or are they upstairs? They're upstairs. Okay, I do have to be cognizant on the next routes not to run into um any of those Pokemon that are there. Uh that just ran away because they can show up on routes now. And they would be terrible. That's why I was looking at the wrong box. I'm like, what am I looking at? Okay. It is now gym time. Gym time, gym time. Let's get you U-turn before I forget. You had Fury Cutter, which I guess is better than nothing. But yeah, you need U-turn. Yeah. I like having that get out of jail card. Okay. Let me check what the next battle is. I'm pretty sure I have to fight every single one of these. So we have a Ghastly, Duskull, and Shuppet. So I need Pokemon that aren't too close to the level cap, that also have decent moves. You're not close to the level cap. I don't know. I don't want to like be too risky on these early fights, but like let's see how much XP these all give. Because that'll be kind of the big question. Oh god, I'm gonna have to look up the route of this, don't I? Yeah, because he made it completely dark. Aquatique City Gym HGSS. Let me see if there is a map. Okay, let's go. There is a map. Um, okay, so I think I'm ready for the first fight. Let me make sure items are chilling. I'm assuming everyone has citrus. Let me, or not, has the item they need, which is mostly citrus for everyone, but Togekiss. Okay, yeah. So here's Ghastly. That does a lot of damage. 528. Ooh, they have Pursuit. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so they don't give a ton of XP, so I'm not like overly concerned, but I need to watch out for Pursuit because that a Pursuit crit right there kills what's his name? The boy that's standing right behind me. So I take one step up here, one, two. I'm in line with this trainer now, and this trainer has Haunter Sableye. So I'll start with Togekiss. I'll go into Gyarados. Okay, Fury Swipes is fine. Okay, so Sableye down. I'm just gonna heal up after every single one of these fights. I'm not risking the snowball. The snowball is what kills us. We lose this run if we snowball. I think if we lose two more Pokemon in this gym, it may become unrecoverable. Okay, who is next? Ooh, this one's interesting. Okay, so we have. I think this is where I want to go get. Um, the little boy back. Let's see. There is Chinchu for the Driftbloom, Mischievous, and then Frostlass. So Frostlass, I can't use Togekiss, so I may go into Charmeleon here. Bibarel would also be really good against Frostlass. Frostlass is level 26. Let me level up Bibarel just a little bit. Ensure it survives. I guess it depends on who we lose in the gym, too. There's some really important mons we have, and then some that are more reasonable to lose out on. Not that I want to lose out on any. Let's check. I go behind you. Cool. Okay, so let's use Thunderbolt here. We get the Oko, which is nice. Frostlass comes out. That is the point of the barrel. We're going to use Aqua Tail because we can't use anything else. Speed Fell, we're already slower. Cool, and then the last one is Mischievous, which we can go into... Let's go Gyarados, I guess. Mean Look is scary. But we are okay. Okay, let's go play. I think there's one more fight, and then we are on the gym battle. I've knock on wood. I feel like we're decently equipped for this fight. I feel like we just have just barely the right encounters. Let's see. We have we have one more, and it's just Driplim at level 28. So I'll just keep the same. I'll keep the same for now. We'll get Chinchu to Lantern. That's nice. We're not going to get Stockpile. Swallow. What does that one do? No. Can't go back in time. Every second is a new one. The level cap is 29, so I could go to 28 here on Lantern and just play it safe, which I think I want to do. Because worst case, I get one level. If I get two, that's tough. Oops. Just completely overshot that. And then I walk up to you, one back. Okay, we have Drifloon here, and then we are on to Gym Leader planning, which I will actually plan more for. Okay, it has Air Cutter. Okay. That was not a bad fight at all, and we didn't level up, so we're fine. Let's go back here. We'll heal up, and then we will plan for this fight. But you want, can't back in the time. Every second is a new one. Say what's on your mind. Okay, so I feel like Gyarados is a good lock for this. We beat you. Why didn't you? Okay. Down to the Morty fight. Let's go to the plan. Okay. So we start with Duskull with Levitate. Straight up, Gyarados clears. Unless I have a stronger Dark type move. This might be the time to use my normal types, though. Or I could try to get the... Excuse me. I could try to get the Gengar out early. What is my counter to Gengar? That's the big question. What is the counter to Gengar? Is it Togekiss with... But he's really fast. Is it Lantern, maybe? Strongest move you have would be Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball is really strong, though. But granted, neutral Shadow Ball will be stronger or will be weaker than... Yeah, what is the counter to Gengar here? We'll need to have a Lumberry or any berry for that. So don't plan on it. I mean, could it be Scizor? Let's see. Is this the Gen 4 damage calculator? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's see. Gengar. What level is Gengar? I'm going to move the planning document over to this tab real quick. I kind of still needed that. I kind of needed that over there. That's okay. 29. And then it has Hypnosis. Thunderbolt and Giga Drain. It does only have 82 health, so I could hypothetically use like Charmeleon or something as well. But let's see. No, it's not Scizor. It's Oh yeah, no, it is Scizor, level 29, because we're gonna assume it takes no kills to this point. And then we'll go Gen 4 Wild IV calculator. And then we have Hard Gold, Soul Silver, Scizor. Characteristic is loves to eat. Where is it? There it is. Here's at the top. Nature is lax. You're currently level 25 with HP of 77, 71, 60, 37, 40, 44. I wonder if I could just like sweep with Scizor as well. Let's find the IVs first. Okay, so we have... Would love to have my IV calculator up. Thank you. We have base 30. It has 4 to 7 attack EV, which is rough. So we're going to assume 4. Our defense, we're going to assume 0. 18. 0. 26. So Gengar is faster. We need to go... Nature is lax. Ability is Technician. Okay, and then we get... What moves did we say we had on Scizor? Metal Claw. Okay, let me close Pokefinder because it's now in the way. Pursuit. U-turn. And aerial ace. Okay, so the double pursuit into Gengar is the best. But my question is, does Scizor roll the rest of his team? So let's go Duskull 27. Assume it's full health. Pursuit does not kill. Let's see. Shuppet blank set is 27. Pursuit does Oko Shuppet. Let's go Haunter at 28. It's a range to kill. Seems like it's about 7 and 17, which is 41% roll. So not the greatest. Mischievous. Not level 100. I was like, what? 2-hit KO. And then Sableye. Yeah, I mean, I think Scizor comes to this fight. I don't know if it leads. Let's see what Gyarados can do. Because I could also put the electric berry resistance on him. Granted, now I have to open up Pokefinder again. Who's going to have the highest? Let's see who will have the highest. So you have 52 attack on bite. You have 76 attack on bite. Okay, so Gyarados is better. And probably faster. Gen 4, static, IV calculator, close you. Heart gold, soul silver. We have Gyarados. And it likes to relax. Same, bro. There's likes to relax. It is hasty in nature. It is a level 26 currently with 76, 45, 36, 61, 56. 70, oh, nope, 92. Then 76, 45, 36, 61, 56. Find IVs. And then we throw this into Gyarados. We'll have you at level 29 now. And then we have... I'm just going to calculate bite here because bite's what we're really looking at. Oh, I totally did those calcs wrong because I put those in EVs. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, well, this is 29. This is 24 to 26. So I should go 24. Go on the low end. 16. 16. And 15. Yeah, so it doesn't even... Oh, does it kill Duskull, though? Because if it kills Duskull at 29, then it would get to 30. I want to Oko these if I can. I mean, I feel like one of the normal types has to go in first. Because it has Shadow Ball, Confused Waste, Shadow Sneak, and Will Whip. It can't do straight damage to me. So, like, just sending a barrel in there to deal with it feels fine. And then this also covers Shuppet. Togekiss does really well against Sableye, I would think. We don't really have a resist. Well, we do have a resist to Sableye. Granted, then it would just use Shadow Claw. And what are your physical defenses? 47 to 62. No, you just do better. I think low-key we need the Dragon Rage. Can you 1v1 Mischievous? So we have the barrel for Duskull and Shuppet. Haunter can get walled by Togekiss. Sableye also gets countered by Togekiss. I wish I had a dark type. What level does Corphish evolve? Level 30. That's tough. That's tough. Because Corphish gets the dark type, which then would also be very useful here. Okay, so anyways, Duskull Shuppet, Haunter, Sableye. You're meant for Gengar. You're neutral to Power Gem. Is Electric type chart Gen 4? I want to check this. I should have this memorized. I think I do have this memorized, but yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's bring this back up over here so you guys can see this. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. This rock gem here on Mischievous is a little scary. I could pre-burn, or not even pre-burn. It would probably do it for me mid-fight. That's a great question. I should load up Pokefinder again. Um, tools, IV calculator, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Croconaw. You are highly curious. Mild. Level 25. 42, 46, 39, 35. I missed the HP again. 72, then 52, then 42, then 46, then 39, then 35. Find IVs. And then let's go Croconaw, blank set. You're down to 18, 28. 8, 30, 10, and 4. I said you are mild in nature. Ability is guts. Okay, and you are level. It'll be 29. What is Croconaw? Gonna learn set Gen 4. When do you get crunch is what I'm wondering. Also level 30. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Um, okay, anyways, so you get bite. But what if you are burned? Guaranteed to hit Oko. Also still a guaranteed to hit Oko. I don't think I go in with the burn. I think I just wait for it to happen. But you will be the mischievous counter. And then the question is, do I go in with neutral damage? And I think you're my Gengar Part 2 / cleanup crew. Let's do that. Let's try this. It kind of hurts not to bring Gyarados, though, because Gyarados does so much damage. But Gyarados can just get hit by too many things. Power Gem, Thunderbolt. I guess it's really those two things, though. How much is Scyther doing? Because you're Duskull Shuppet. You're Haunter. Haunter and Sableye, if possible. You're Mischievous. You're Gengar Cleanup. Yeah. But you resist things, is my thought. Do you resist Ghost type in this one? No. Yeah, I guess the question is, do we run Gyarados or Scizor? Scizor can stop things from switching out, though, which helps with pacing. We can just go off of base power here. So we have 76 plus 60, or we have 71 plus 60. So they roughly do it around the same amount of damage, IV wise. I think. Yeah, and I'm gonna give Gyarados the Wakan Berry. Um, I guess I could have taught Babarion. There's kind of no reason not to, I think, based off of its moveset. This gym's really interesting because it's all of the levels are really close within each other. Fire Fang, do I need that? Attack 42, special attack. No, not even close. I wonder where I get the. Let me see if I can figure out where to get the choice items in this game. Let's see. Okay, so they're all like rage items. How about Life Orb? Sacred Gorms from Life Orb. Let's see. I haven't moved the life orb, so it's in the same place as before. So Heart Gold, Soul Silver, life orb, location. Looks like we need Surf to be able to get it, so we will not be getting the life orb, unfortunately. Yep. Yeah, well, there's so many things we have to do to get it. So we are not getting life orb for this. So we're just going to run this down like we thought we were going to begin with. Looking at this team though, the Thunderbolt weakness is crazy. Is it worth it? Because I don't have Volt Absorb here, which is tough. I didn't even see what the message was. That's tough. $387. Did you want to forget about life? Under condominium signs. I gotta ask, what? Okay, now we'll just get these Pokemon pretty much up to level. So Viper. 500. All good? With me tonight. It was a viewer bot. What if I want viewers? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Unless helping hand. Are you goofy silly? 327, not worth risking you. Let's go down to Gyarados. Gyarados is going to have to kill a lot of Pokemon here. Said you want someone. I think I got mixed personalities. Okay, chat. This is the worst part of the game, for sure. Come on, good please you. I should hopefully be able to take the 500 XP loss. Yep. And the rest are like roughly 300, 350, 360. How many more do you need? Okay, yeah, I can do one more. One more 300. You'll be fine. Lantern time. Ignore my calls. I'm blocking, ignoring my calls. I think I got mixed personalities. 440. I'll have to start being careful of when these guys get ground type moves. Hello? Thank you. Good to know. Okay, so you're still getting 360. Okay, halfway done with getting these guys to level. El user E. Yo, leave me alone, bro. Growlithe. We can take one of these out. Yoink. Yoink. 273. 360. Another 360. No. Bruh. This is a 500, which we can take. Okay, one more 300 Mon, and we'll be done with Croconaw, and then we're down to... I'm still debating whether or not we should bring Scyther instead of Gyarados. But Intimidate is also nice. They're all physical attackers, right? Oh, no, that means Stab. Yeah, they're all special attackers. This was a 300, so we're fine on you. Yeah, so Intimidate doesn't do as much here. Let me get Scyther up to level. Let me just see what I'm feeling. Because the nice thing about Gyarados is there's such a... Yeah, but you also have such a really wide move pool. Dragon Rage is nice because it's a guaranteed amount of damage. But I feel like Metal Claw will also just be inherently good. You are leveled up. Let me move you up as well. Oh, you're not even close to... You need to get to level 29 before I even do this. And I might grind out some levels on Scissor. Oh, Slash is really good, right? No, because it starts at 70. Granted, I can't use Slash against any of these anyways. I won't get the Technician boost if I do that. $500, so you're on a decent level curve too. $370. $189. I think I get more than that when we get into a gym battle. Let me see if Scizor can do anything against these mons here. See, Growlithe is just too scary. So I think we level up Scizor in the city or in the tower. Well, he's thinking about me every night. Oh. $856. Yeah, we'll be good to beat this here. That burn is kind of nice. $338, not worth getting you closer. Granted, it's all going to be Magikarps here that I'm beating. Every night, oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. We're not going to level up Scizor here. I don't want to lose Scizor. And Scizor is not necessarily going to be... It could go against Gengar here, but I don't think it's forced to. Okay, so now we want to check... Crocodile's definitely going to want to have this. I think Togekiss is going to be the one that wants the Wakan Berry, just on the off chance. Oh, but it needs the wide lens. That's so true. To have accuracy. Let's just run with citruses. Citrus berries, citrus, wide lens, citrus. We lead with the barrel. So, every night seed, every night. Acrutique City Gym. So we go to you, one back, forward until I get to you, one left, and forward here. Okay, while this saves, I'm going to use the restroom, and then we'll get into the fight. Okay. We are back. It is time for Morty. Let's do an item check real quick again. Citrus, Wideland, citrus. Should I give the barrel any... Is Surf better than Aquatail here? I didn't even think about this. 90 versus I think it's... $95, $100, yes. We'll go in here. Let's check if there's any other moves on the off chance that we want it to learn. But I can't imagine there is. These all have levitate, so any ground type moves are going to be useless. We're going to drop one more save, just in case there's any bugs or glitches. Not that I think there is. I think there are bugs and glitches in this game. But for the most part, they're not in battle, from what I've seen. Alrighty. Gym number 4, halfway point through Johto. Not really halfway, because it's technically way sooner than halfway. Because there's a bunch of story in the middle. But, 4th gym, Morty. In the dark. He's in the dark, by the way. Level cap, level 29. There we go. So he's going to lead with Duskull here. Duskull can only use Will-O-Wisp. Since I'm using special moves, I'm just kind of tanking that down. Or Confuse Ray, I guess, as well. Chances are Will-O-Wisp comes out first. Or there's the switch. That's awesome. That's sooner than it should have been. Okay, so it's going to want to use Thunderbolt here. Who tanks that the best and also hits back? I mean, we gave you the... No, we didn't give you the Wukong Berry. That's right. Who did we give it to? We didn't give it to anyone. Let's go into Scizor here. Let's just use Pursuit, I think. Interesting. It went for the... Oh, because it needs healing, right? Well, that's good for us. Let's run... Your base speed is 110. What is your actual speed going to be? Gengar, blank set, level 29. With max IVs, you're 77. So do I get a fast? So I would get a slow U-turn into... but he's probably going to heal. Yeah, I like Pursuit here. And if he switches out, we cover that as well. It's a lot of damage. We're in crit range, but we can tank another one of those if this doesn't kill. The Citrus Bear is so nice there. I don't know if he heals after this. Yeah. And there's the crit. That's tough. We don't want to lose any more Pokemon, so we're going to go Charmeleon here. And we're just going to use... We're just going to use Flamethrower. It's been doing more damage. Nice miss. Okay. We get the unfortunate roll. Didn't play around it. But we get that roll there. We get the level up on 2 of you. Which is nice. Okay, Mischievous. It wants to use Rock Gem. Who did we say was the counter for this? Was this just Lantern? Oh, this might have been... This was, I think, supposed to be Scizor. Well, Rock Gem is 80 special. Yeah, Lantern I think will do decent here. Yeah, you definitely do decent here. Below sucks, it's going to be constant damage, but it doesn't affect my damage output, which is mostly what I'm worried about with Mean Look. A lot of these Pokemon have Mean Look, and that's the danger. However, that did not do that much damage. And there's the Mean Look. There's where we get into danger. That's awesome. That's lovely. Technically, should I be using Surf here? Does Surf do more damage? Well, okay. To each their own. I need to get Lantern out of this position, though. Let's check if Surf does more damage. No, well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Thunderbolt was actually technically better to begin with. Because we get the para, which is why we get that kill without taking quite as much damage. Okay, who is next? Because I should be able to switch now that Bubble Beam, that's not as good as Surf. Not that I can give it Bubble Beam instead of Surf. Duskull. Duskull is going to use Shadow Sneak or anything, so we go back into Bibarel. This was the point of having you to begin with. And it's going to use Will-O-Wisp eventually. Confuse Ray sucks. Here's my thought. It's guaranteed to use Will-O-Wisp here. Let's get the burn on Croconaw and try to sweep as much as possible. Because now we get Guts up for free. I guess technically that's less optimal than having it in to begin with, but... It's a nice flinch. It's less damage than a normal... You didn't use Shadow Sneak? Is Shadow Sneak not priority in this move? During this game? Interesting. I'm waiting for Sableye to come out. Well, there's Crunch. We do get Crunch mid-fight, which is really nice. I think we try to take the KO on this unless it is... Shuppet? I think we take the KO here as much as we can. Nice KO. Nice KO. What are we left with? Haunter, Sableye? I'd say Croconaw is likely... Let's do a calc real quick. Let's see if I can kill. If it's a riskless kill, we go for it. If not, we switch out. You are level 28. Your base speed is 66. I don't think my base speed is higher than that. No. So what can you do? I mean, you're going to use Shadow Ball here, guaranteed. So I go into Shadow Ball with Bibarel. Hope it misses a Hypnosis. If it hits it, we switch into Togekiss. Because it'll use Dream Eater. And then hopefully from there I can outspeed. I guess I could have gone to Togekiss to begin with, but... Yeah, it hits the Hypnosis. Um. You're not faster either, though. Let's try to get the Togekiss in. And then we'll want to use Extra Sensory. It hits the Hypnosis here too. I should have gave one of these a Lumberry. Okay, now that's scary. So now Togekiss has to beat this, or Togekiss is dead. So that was our guaranteed sleep turn, so we can wake up on this turn. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is... We might lose Togekiss here. This might be the snowball continuing. Okay, we did wake up. Okay, I didn't think that would Oko. That's really nice. So Sableye is scary here. She's going to use Aerial Ace. So I think I go into Lantern, tank the hit, into Charmeleon, try to double Dragon Rage, or I think Flamethrower just does this, does more damage now. But yeah, with that resistance, that's really nice. Granted, it's going to use Shadow Claw here now. Let's see what Babero can do. I can tank another one of those Aerial Aces. That's okay. We'll try to wake up on one of these turns. I think I've already used my guaranteed sleep turn, so that was turn 1. It does 20 damage, so we need to watch out for 40 damage. Hey, we'll take that. Oh, hey, this might get us out of crit range. Awesome. And may use Recover here. That's so true, bestie. That is so true, bestie. Should I just use Growl to make it? Yeah. Because this is Morty's last Pokemon? Yeah. Growl is good here. For out of crit range, this is a safe move. It lowers the attack. Okay, well, it will still be in crit range, but we can use one more Surf. And maybe one more move if it does something silly. We are in crit range, so we're gonna go over back to Lantern here, and then we'll go. Going into Lantern was stupid because I could have just had a free move into. Granted, I'll go Babero Charmeleon. So I at least know it's a lower base power move. And we'll go Charmeleon here. I'm hoping 2 Flamethrowers will kill this. The Recover is kind of throwing me off. 2 Flamethrowers is rough. So the big question here is... Charmeleon... We're level 30. We have Metal Claw. We have Dragon Rage. And we have Flamethrower. So Flamethrower will do 69. So I can use a Dragon Rage Flamethrower here to kill. Metal Claw is just not good. So we'll go Flamethrower first. I don't know what it's saying that Dragon Rage will kill here, but we have no other option. However, it may use Recover. Yeah. So now I should hopefully be in Flamethrower range. Yes, that looks like it based off of pixels, but I'm not entirely sure. And we got a crit. Okay, well, we beat Morty. We said 2 KOs was where the snowball begins. We lost Scyther, but I don't think Scyther would have, or not Scyther, Scizor. We lost Scizor. I'm not sure that Scizor would have done a ton to begin with, to be completely honest with you. Because what's the next? We have Fighting Gym next, Steel Gym after. Wouldn't have been useful for either of those. I guess would have been useful for, could have been useful for price, but hopefully we have some more encounters by then. So we'll take that and we'll add the badge to our overlay. Boom, TM30. We can also get our next encounter. You want to let me off the platform, please? Thank you. We can go ahead and get our next encounter. So let me also update our deaths. We did hit the double-digit deaths, which is unfortunate. Wasn't the goal. But here we are. What can you do? We're going to heal our Pokemon, and then we are... Play the music. We'll go ahead and get our Ecruteak City encounter, which is a guaranteed Poliwag. I think Scizor was the right pick there. Unfortunately, just got crit. But who would have thought Bibarel actually coming in useful here? But it was very... Yeah, to be fair, it was very, very nice to have... Ooh, Water Absorb. Granted, I can't do damage to you now, so hopefully you just get in the ball. Okay, we got Poliwag. I don't know what I was saying before this. Morty, let's go ahead and clear team. We beat him with Togekiss, Scizor, Bibarel, Feraligatr, Charmeleon, and... Right, because we don't have Chinchu. We had Lantern. Let me evolve him in the tracker. So it was Togekiss, Scizor, Bibarel, Feraligatr, Charmander. Not Feraligatr, Crocodile at the time. And now Lantern. Mark victory. Okay. But then go back to Scizor. And you are... Morty. Opponent Pokemon. Was it Gengar? I don't remember who it was. Whatever. But then we get our Ecruteak City encounter, which is Poliwag. Not evolve. Capture. And I think we will want this to be a fighting type because we didn't get Heracross in National Park. Not that that encounter is even alive anymore. Let's save here. Let's save. I'll make a save state as well for this. File save state as 4-6. Yeah, 4 p.m. Close enough. I won't make another save state within that time. Cool. Let's see what our Poliwag looks like. So it has water absorb, which is nice. We haven't had any water type moves to go against. It's Impish, which I feel like we've gotten way too many times this run. We will be using attack, so that's actually not bad for an ability. We need to stop getting water types. We have so many. But that is okay. Let's see what our next encounter can be. Documents. Okay, so we can get a couple here because we could get our Route 38 encounter. We can get an electric type here. Yeah, I think we just low-key run into the grass and see what we get. Hopefully we get the Luxio, so we'll want to take... Should I see if you get a ground move for funsies? Let's put you in here. Charmeleon, you'll be probably the second best to handle that encounter. Sure, that'll be good enough for catching the Pokemon. Let's get you up to level 29 and see what happens. Let's see if you can get Dig now. Sure, what would you want it instead of? No. 29. Wow, you didn't get any good moves. That's crazy. Let's see. Dark Cave, we do get an encounter. Granted, Dark Cave is... That's on the Blackthorn side? Oh, we already do have a Dark Cave encounter. Because this is Dark Cave down here. So we already do have a Dark Cave encounter. So we don't get one here. But we do get a Route 38, a Route 39, Olivine City, a Route 40, a Route 41, a Cyanwood encounter. And we're going to want to use the good rod there to get Carvana. Actually, no, we're going to want to use an old rod because we already have Magikarp. Okay, so we get a lot of encounters, but we also have some battles to do. So let's just go get the first encounters here. Bop, bop. Steven Stone. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had Scizor for that. Okay, so let's see. I can grab my encounter here. Do I want to do... No, I just want to run into it. Give me the Luxio. Magnemite's actually totally fine. Magnemite's actually really nice here. Thank you for giving me a Steel type back. We'll go Magnemite captured. And now we do have... How many battles do I have to take on this next route? Because let's see, I have to fight... Let's find out. Silverwind. Max Potion, that's nice. I'm just going to throw in a Repel just so I can be safe going through here. I should probably be... Oh, no! That's really unlucky that that's the one I chose to do. Okay, so skip Loom. Charmeleon walls here. We're gonna have to do this quickly. Roselia, Vileplume. Okay, well that's an extra level I didn't need, but I think that's okay. That's the only force battle I have to do here. Um, we will need that for our encounters. Finally, a good grass type move for Vileplume. Or for Victreebel. Whatever. Let's get you up to level. Because you need to do that too. Because I noticed that when we got in that battle. Yeah, we'll take knockoff over. We'll take knockoff other overgrowth. Yeah. What level was I trying to? Uh, Weep. Whoa, Weep and Bell learns at Gen 4. I don't know what I'm delaying your evolution for anymore. Because I think we're waiting for Razor Leaf. But yeah, Giga Drain will just be better. So let's go ahead and get you set up for that. Okay, let's check who is on this route. We're on 39. So we have a Ponyta and a Tauros. Get me down here. I don't have to fight anything. And I think these encounters are technically dodgeable, but I want to be ready for them in case they're not. I also do have to be hyper aware that I can go into a fight and fight the trainers in different orders. So I'm seeing, when I look at it, I'm seeing fire types first. So I'm 100% bringing Gyarados. Actually, I'm going to bring Feraligatr. Feraligatr. I'm bringing Lantern. Lantern's just better right now, I think. I see a Tauros. I think I should level up Magnemite. I should also go get another. How do I have? That's a great question. Evolution changes. Voltaic ore. Let's figure out where that is. One in Route 42. Where is Route 42? Okay, so I need cut for that. Who has cut? I think Bibarel can learn cut, so we'll give Bibarel cut. We'll fill out the team just kind of randomly around these Pokemon to get the Voltaic ore to level up. I'll teach you Thunderbolt, yes, to you. And then we'll get you up to level as well. Okay, and we got Magneton. Lovely. What is your ability, good sir? Magnet Pole. Okay, that's nice for if I want to get encounters later on. Let's go. Never mind. This gets put off until. Okay, that is very interesting. Okay. Okay, well, we have fire types and we have normal types. I should be fine with this team. Let's just make sure everyone gets their a citrus berry. And then let's go run. Let me get some more Pokeballs in case I get into a situation where I need to do encounters. Let's get 10 at a time. 10 at a time. Okay, and then we'll run down. Yeah, 100% could have avoided this trainer battle. Oops. We'll throw in another repel. Okay, so this is where the repel matters. No going back now. Cool. Okay, Olivine City. Okay, so we have Lighthouse encounter as well, but we'll do that later. We do need the Good Rod. I think that's from this house. No, it's from the house next to it. Maybe it's not. Where's the Good Rod? Huh? Important item locations. I'm on the right one. What's in the diner? Oh, right, because that's where it is in base game, but he probably changed it. Diner. Okay, there we go. Cool. Good Rod. Let's go get this encounter over here. What can Route 39 be? Where's the Pokemon encounter? There we go. So we can get Raticate, which would be a dupe. We can get Ponyta, Elekid, Mankey, Voltorb, Cherubi, Farfetch, Miltank, Tauros, Pidgeotto. Yeah, I think we just run into the grass and see what happens. We get Farfetched. I'm not sure how useful this one will be. I can't lie. It's a little scary getting the ball. One more, 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 getting the ball. I'm in crit range. That's okay. Gyarados. Nope, not messing with Farfetch'd on that route. 39. I'm not really upset about losing that there. Yeah, any of the Pokemon I currently have dying there, which I completely risk Lantern because I didn't think about speed since we had all the agilities, but not punished for it. I didn't get punished. Okay, how do I get Olivine City encounter? Okay, so I can get, let's see. I can get Tentacool, Wingle, or Tentacool, Wingle, or Tentacruel by surfing. And I do want Tentacool on this route. Oops. I healed, right? I did. Let me give you another. Well, we get Wingle. That is the least likely of the Pokemon to get here, but oh well. Olivine City is Wingle captured. If you have Drizzle, I'll be okay with that since I have so many water types. Let's go check what the next Pokemon I can get is. Route 40. Route 40, I will also want to surf on for this one. Um, there's a chance I get a Fiona here, 2%. Tentacool is there, but that's low-key what we wanted. Cool, we got the Tentacool. Captured. No. Okay, my question is the battle frontier open? No. I think we have to get a little bit further in the story for that. So the question is, do I want to go get my encounters for all Cyanwood and Whirl Islands right now? Or later? Whirl Islands doesn't give me anything I don't already have. Cyanwood City does give me Carvana, which will give me Rough and a Dark type. Let's go to the Lighthouse and see what we're fighting in the Lighthouse. Okay, we're fighting Noctowl and Arcanine at level 30. Um, I mean, yeah, we kind of clear with this team that we currently have on. So let's go run that gym or that battle real quick. Oh, hey there, Volkner. What you doing here? Okay, Thunderwave. That's great. I already have that on all my electro types because guess what? It's pretty standard. Um, this hopefully shouldn't be a crazy battle. Hopefully none of these are. Ooh, whoa. Hey there, bud. No, that's not the one you're supposed to have out. Okay, so I said that wasn't supposed to be scary. However, it immediately got scary. I do not need you calling me. Seems so fine and out of love and out of love. Okay, the next fight is Crawdaunt. What does the exclamation point mean in the documentation? Oh, I see that you can rematch them. Okay. Back to the Olivine Lighthouse. We will actually lead with Magneton on this fight. Because Magneton did more damage, inherently. So we will be running more damage onto Crawdaunt here. Oh, we also get our own Crawdaunt here. So I should probably evolve him and see what that looks like. Okay, the next one is Ninetales and Nidoking. Yeah, let me down. I will forget you. I do want to. Let's see. Who do you have first? Ninetales. And then Nidoking. Sure. Let's get these evolutions here. I got rid of Harden. What's the guy's name that I'm looking for? Loki. Give up on that move. Um, Sandslash. Sandslash has to. Why is it so utterly bad? Oh, its learn set is terrible. Oh my goodness, its learn set is awful. The first ground move we get is at level 33 and a Sand Tomb. And that's the only ground type move you get from here on out. That's the only ground move he learns by level up. We have to give it Earthquake. What are your stats like? Not great either. Loki, you're here for moral support, bud. You exist just to help this team get by. But let's go fight this next fight here. Oh, it's avoidable. Um, I don't want to avoid it because it's going to be too hard to Dodrio. Oh, I looked at the wrong one. All good. All good. I looked at the wrong battle. We can just keep going. So we need to beat Gentleman Preston to jump out here. And then after we jump out, I think it's a point of no return. So we'll have to backwards plan for the rest of the battles. But for this one, we can only have Ember. I do more damage to myself. However, I should switch out, and I'll switch out into. You have Nidoking next. I'll just. That's awesome. I thought I was still confused. I can't lie. What is Nidoking gonna use here? I just used rollout. Why did I do that? Bye bye, Sandslash. Apparently not. That was so dumb. I just clicked a rollout for no reason. Okay. So yeah, we need I know some of these we can skip, but we're going to need a pretty well balanced team going into these fights, which I think we pretty much have. I mean, we've been kind of running it to begin with, but we have a lot of Pokemon weak to electric types. And by a lot of them, I mean all of them. So we'll keep Gyarados because you have Thunderbolt. We'll bring in Magneton. We have Togekiss. We should bring in Wingull as a flying type, and we'll keep Crawdaunt. Sure, Crawdaunt does a lot of damage and has Protect. Sure, why not? Yeah, this will work. Let's get you to 28. Oh hey, we evolve you into Pelipper. I didn't check what nature you were. We'll keep you at level 29. What nature and ability? Gradually recovers HP and rain, not drizzle. That sucks because that means I gotta set it up still. Um, but okay. And then what was your nature? It's hardy because it's neutral. Hardy. Farfetch we missed out on. Magnemite is modest. That's why you're doing a lot of damage. That is why you're doing a lot of damage. Oh my god. Finally a good pull. Okay, so we need to be really safe with Magneton here. And by safe, I mean lead it against every one of these fights because I think it's probably going to sweep for the most part. We will be careful, naturally. But we have a Wartortle and a Pelipper in this next fight. Is it not contained? If it's what I want. Give me that. Steel Wing. Interesting. We got a Rigandy. Okay, so we don't actually need to fight you, so we're down to Birdkeeper Dennis, which is Swablu, Staravia, Furo. Oh, never mind. We just skipped it. Hee hee. Do you turn? It doesn't look like you turn, so you have a Politoed? And I can say it's what you know. If you known it the whole time. There's an item here in the back. I am 100% willing to go for this. Super Repel. Was not worth it. Was not worth it. I'm just gonna go. Cool. Well, we... Super Potion. Okay, so we cleared the lighthouse enough. And now we go to Cyanwood City. I'd say this is still a pretty decently balanced team based on everything I've seen so far. So I think we run over to Cyanwood City. I don't know how we're going to beat this gym. I can't lie. We'll get there when we get there. We got to get to the city first. Um, yeah, I actually don't know how we beat this gym. Because we don't have anything that's really resistant to fighting types. We just gave you dark typing, which was stupid of me. We'll need to use Gyarados. Yeah, but I think they have moves to cover that. Anyways, we'll see when we get there. We do need to get there first. So we have Route 40. There are 4 different trainers on this route, but I think they are all avoidable. Let's go ahead and use the Super Repel. Okay, let's grab this. Pluck. Okay, it's okay. It could be helpful against the next gym if they... Ooh, hey there. You're one of the non-avoidable ones. Okay, Route 41. We do get an encounter here. The question is, what is the best way for us to guarantee an encounter here? We want to use the good rod right here. So let's go ahead. Let me put in my water absorb mon. Let's change this out. Deselect. Goodrod gives me a 60% chance for a Whalmer and a 30% chance for a Horsey. I'm down for the Whalmer, low key, just because it has really high defenses. Looking for the sky. Landed a Pokemon. Whalmer, nice. Thunderwave it. I should be able to surf it down. Nice. Good Whalmer pickup. We'll catch it. I don't know what ability it's going to have. I can't lie. Okay, this is one of the potentially avoidable trainers. But we have to be skilled. Okay, nice. Okay, we made it to Cyanwood City. Yeah, so we can't do anything here. Should I just get my Cyanwood City encounter, even though I know it's going to be... I guess what else can I get in Cyanwood? Let's check just to be sure. Shuckle will be a terrible encounter. Wingull we have, Tentacle we have, Pelipper we have. We can't get anything from surfing. We could get a Clamperl or a Carvana. I need special evolutions to evolve Clamperl. I think it's we go for the fishing encounter. And I need to fish with what rod to get this? I need to go old rod. Because if I go good rod, I have a chance of getting a Clamperl. Versus this one will guarantee me a Carvana. Well, guarantee me as in I could get a dupe for Magikarp. Yep, there's the dupe Magikarp. Dupe Magikarp. Give me the Carvana. There we go. We Thunder Wave you. Ice Fang, that's okay. That thing was so unbelievably frail. Well, okay, I guess we're not getting a Carvana. Good to know, I guess. Whirl Islands, we can get an encounter. It's ice types mainly. We can't even get into Whirl Islands, though. Okay, so we just missed Carvana. Which sucks, but is whatever. Okay, the level cap is 35. I think we fight Eugene after. Because I can't even get my Route 47 encounter. So I gotta figure out how to beat Chuck without... Yeah, wow, I gotta... Okay, so as weird as this sounds, Magneton immediately clears his team. I think Victreebel will also be an important key here. What level does Whalmer evolve? At level 40, so you're Likely not going to be useful here. I think Poliwag is... I don't have a Waterstone on me. That's really annoying. I might have a Waterstone on me. No. Let's see where we can get one of those. That's evolution changes. This is what we need. Also purchasable in Goldenrod. I didn't see that, but good to know. So we can bring... this is really ugly. I mean, Loki, I think Lantern puts in some work here. Feraligatr has Intimidate over Guts now, which is really nice. Okay, we got to get through the gym trainers first. Should I fight all of the gym trainers? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Mankey, Meditite, Riolu. I think it's worth trying to fight these guys because it's just so hard to... I mean, because you're useless. You're like, okay. You're probably good because if we can get you to fighting type, you're okay, but kind of mid. Because there's a lot of electric type moves here. And that's the big scary. What level does Psyduck evolve, bro? 33. Let's evolve you real quick. I think you're just pure water type though, which is kind of eh. Cross chop is nice, I guess. You do have confusion. I mean, did Drowno buff this in any way? No, it's just straight water type. Um, I mean, you're probably not useful either. You're not bad, so I'll throw you in the middle. I think we need you because technically it'll wall Primeape. Because all Primeape has is Focus Punch. So as long as we don't let it go... Ooh, but that's interesting. Okay, that's actually interesting. You're back to the middle now. You are here. Wilmer is probably here. Bibarel is a water type, but it's a normal type, so you're probably here. You're probably here. I think Tentacool is towards that middle here. Plusle just feels useless. Vulpix feels maybe middle of the pack. Let's go get a Waterstone. Because we will need one of those. Yeah, let's go get our water stone from there. Also see if maybe there's new TMs now that we've beaten some gyms. Hopefully. That's not what I need. Where am I? Oh, you. Okay, I need to go over the rocks. Oh no. Well, that sucks for bro. That's a lot of XP though that I didn't really want right now. Random Magneton probably won't be useful in the gym trainer battles. Whoa. Whoa. Oh god, I'm gonna have to dodge all these trainers right back here. And one of them's not even dodgeable. That's okay. So who? This is route what? So you have an Apom, Ponyta, and a Miltank. Oh hey, I dodged you. That's nice. It's just a little 10 piece for just to blow it in a mall. Okay. Well, luckily, we only got into one fight on the way back. I do need to be aware of getting in more fights this direction. I need to find super effective moves on like Pokemon where it doesn't matter. Okay, so we did make it back to Goldenrod now. Yeah, let's see what we can do in terms of TMs here. So I know I want to go to floor 5. Well, let's try to find... I guess let's try to find the evolution items first. Okay, there's the water stone. And now we go up to level 5. Okay, so that didn't help. That didn't change, I should say. For physical attacks, do they have Brick Break? Technically, no. Yeah, I mean there's no TMs here. So it feels like it's kind of just like neutral fight against neutral fight, which is unhelpful. We can go get our evolution here. Move you for Pelipper. I don't think Pelipper will be useful here. Unfortunately. Let's evolve Poliwag. Poliwhirl learns at Gen 4. Mm. Poliwrath learns at Gen 4. Let's check Poliwrath. Yeah, so I'm going to need to... I'll just evolve it here now. Okay, so that should give me, hopefully, some amount of resistances going into these fights. Problem is, it's still a water type as well. So there's not much I can do. How much does Rock Smash do? 60? Brick Break, 75, yeah. And that gives me screen advantage. We'll get rid of Double Slap. We do get Rain Dance for that. But I'm not sure... I'm really not sure how to beat this. Because we have no Psychic types. The Pokemon that we do have that has a Psychic type move, which will do a lot of damage, is Togekiss. But Togekiss gets walled by a lot of these Pokemon with Thunder Punches or Rock Slides. So I guess we can get back to Cyanwood City and just start doing some calcs. And see how much damage each Pokemon does, I guess. I'm risking those fights because it doesn't really matter a ton. I don't have any ghost types, so I have 0 immunities to anything. The question is, I don't know how they intended this game to work if you were to Nuzlocke it. We do have the hidden encounters, so we do get technically an encounter on Route 30, and technically one in Newbark Town. Newbark Town will be Rotom if we get it. Also, I'm going to move Togekiss to one of the missed encounter slots. Route 35, we'll just call it. Oh, let me remove this here. Togekiss captured. So I can, if I want to, use that rule set because on the website I'm using, which I should pull up that planner. On the planner I'm using, it gives us a Newbark Town encounter. It gives us a Route 31 as well. I just don't know if those are fair game. Because I don't know what Drayano intended. But yeah, I'm gonna go pick it up. Because as much as I don't know, as much as I don't necessarily want to do that, I feel like it's fair because it's in the documentation that way. And the static encounters are kind of unfair. To balance it out, I won't get a Route 30 encounter. I'll just get the one in Newbark Town. Especially since the one in Newbark Town is beneficial to us with an immunity. And that's if I catch it too, technically. Hopefully we do. I don't know what level it pops out at. Maybe I should check that. Let's go Newbark Town. What doesn't tell me the static encounters? Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Oh, I forgot. I didn't battle you either. So we won't get a Route 30 encounter, but we'll try for the New Bark Town encounter. Granted, I don't know what level it is or anything like that, so that'll be interesting to see. Yeah, this could be a terrible mistake technically. Because I don't know what level it's at. I know it's in one of the TV sets here, right? Would be my assumption. Yeah. So let's see. It's level 20. Cool. We got the Rotom. I don't know how this encounter fits into everything, but we technically got the encounter that's given and listed. I don't know why you put that Rotom there, not in like a Pokemon Center or anything later on, if you don't want it to be accessible. Because I mean, it's there, right? We will say Route 30 encounter. We'll just say we missed the encounter. And we'll call it a Hoot Hoot. Sure. We missed a Hoot Hoot on Route 30. Again, just to be as fair with how unknown it is. But we do get Levitate on that as well, and Naive, which is interesting. Naive. So that will potentially be a sweeper. Now the question is, where are the Rotom? Let's see, Rotom. That's a cool story, bro. Where do I change it to? Let's see. I'm checking a. Let's see. Who was I watching that had. It wasn't DRX. Who is. Oh, geez. Let's see. Ah, it was Doc. That makes sense. Um. Oh, but he did Sacred Gold. That would be why. I don't know where to change this forums at. I've seen it before. Oh, is it in the special event guide? Okay, well, I have that. So let me open up that document and see if it's in there. Here, documents. Maybe Pokemon locations as well. Let me open up that one. That's not what I told you to open that with. Oh, but it did open it in that. Okay, that's weird. Oh, wait, Pokemon locations. That's not helpful. Let's see if there's... No, because that's the one we other have. The other one we have. Oh, interesting. I would love for that to be information that was given out. We can get a Riolu too in... Let's see, those are all legendary Pokemon. I don't need those. Trachideoxys. I just want to know where to change the forms, dog. Okay, so that didn't help. Let's see, I might have to skip through this until... Granted, I do want this Rotom typing for this gym. But it looks like it's in... It's technically in Goldenrod. It's in the basement. Okay, so I can get those right now. I think I want normal Rotom, but we can go back to... Because they have the Gen 5 typings. So they'd have electric, fire, electric, you know, everything. Halo. Electric, water, electric, so on and so forth, which is useful when it is not right now. But going into a fighting type gym, we don't want that. Because right now we have 0 weaknesses that the gym can hit us for. I think technically we can get the EXP share somewhere in here, so let me... Okay, I don't know what they're talking about. Or was it Violet Pokemon Center that you can get the XP share? Not that I need the XP share in this game. There it is. Okay. Unless there's like a sweep that can happen, but I can't beat the first Pokemon. That's the only time that I feel like that could be necessary. But let's go. The question is, do I need to beat all the gym trainers, and do I want to beat all the gym trainers? And I think the answer to that is honestly kind of no. I don't want to beat all the gym trainers, but I don't want to get caught off with my gym team, which granted, hypothetically, my gym team should. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, Tauros is crazy. Ooh, hey there. Yeah, I don't know what the right move is here. Um, all of these trainers are avoidable. I just have to be smart. What is going on? Thank you. Now I'm like getting frustrated at the game for no reason. Okay, dudes. I forgot how annoying water encounters are in this game. Ooh, hey there. Okay, so I could have gotten a Riolu in this city as well. I don't think that would have helped again, because again, it's a steel type, of which they have numerous counters for. But let's. What are you doing here? Okay, yeah, that was just basic information. I just couldn't remember you being there. Um, let's get rid of you for now. Let's just use Togekiss and you need a better water type move, bro. Yeah, let's keep you three. We'll grab Pelipper, we'll grab Gyarados, and I guess we'll go Charmeleon for the gym trainer fights. My worry is that they're gonna have random moves that I just can't do anything about. But let's see how many are super dodgeable. That one's easy to dodge on the front, and we have to fight you, period. I guess we only have to fight one trainer in this gym, right? That's awesome. It's the best way to get around counter. Combuskin. Monferno. Kind of same deal, right? Okay, yeah, that's how we get out of that one. That's really tight, though. I think we beat that trainer that's running there. The problem is I don't know which one's which. Champagne and cocaine. Let's just fight that one. Okay, this one starts with Mankey. Okay, Mankey, Meditate, Raolu. I think I can low-key sweep with extra sensory here, hopefully. Well, no, I can't. But that'll be fine. Get up the stairs, please. Okay, so yeah. Now we're on to the gym fight. I don't know what to do here. I'm quite literally going to have to just test things out until they work. Not test things out, to run calcs until they work. Because I mean, if we take a look at the documents, we go Chuck here. This is where I was saying, you know, maybe having. I mean, I guess my question is how many times can I outspeed and one hit with Togekiss? I don't think much. Like, let's go Prime Ape, blank set, 34. And then Togekiss. I need to find my IVs again. Pokefinder, Tools, IV Calculator, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Togekiss, I do have to find. It is Sassy and Alert to Sounds. And then we have level 31 with an HP of 96 to 40 to 73 to 85 to 85 to 57. The base speed of 57 is the part that sucks, but then we'll go Togekiss. We'll run in IVs of 8, 13, 30 defense, which is actually kind of huge for this. 19, 6. It does have perfect speed IV, which is really funny, actually. And then we said this would be level 35 is the cap. So for our calculator, we'll run this at 35. It's sassy in nature. What's its ability? Hustle. Item won't matter. Healthy won't matter. So we have Tri Attack. We have Extra Sensory. We have Flamethrower and Encore. Yeah, see, so it doesn't. Extra Sensory doesn't kill the Primate. What moves do you have? Thunder Punch and Rock Slide. So I mean I'm slower too. I guess that's if this has max IVs. I don't know. I would assume they have max IVs. Yeah, that's the one I already have. Okay. Well, it seems like IVs are kind of. Yeah, IVs seem like they're full, but I'm not entirely sure. So, I mean, we've been live for like 3 hours, so I think it's a good. This is a good place to stop, and I can. I don't know when I'm gonna go live with this battle because I want to find the path that works, but just looking at this, it's like Togekiss does not kill here. Would it kill others? I guess let's see. Because I'm looking for special defense, so it would probably kill. Let's see if it would kill Breloom at 33. It's a range. Um, Hariyama, I think, is also a range. Hariyama at what level was it? 33. Oh, we don't even know what nature it is, though. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Hariyama's there. It won't even touch Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee has to be killed with physical move, probably. Hitmonchan, probably same deal there. Probably Wrath is like the one that I feel good about, and it's the only one that like it should be the ace. But yeah, I'll have to figure out something because I don't know. Professor Oak, leave me alone, dog. Um, so I guess let me do this. I'll do this on stream just while I'm here. No, I'll level them up all off camera. Um, and kind of look at the damage and abilities and IVs that everyone has. Because I need to figure out what's going on with that. I wonder if I can try to find a way to update this to the damage calculator. But yeah, we'll see what I end up doing. But this will be the end of stream for today. A good little 3 hour stream. Again, I don't know when I'll be live next. I went live 4 days in a row, but unfortunately, we'll be back in classes, and then just kind of running through actual life things. And I don't know how long it'll take me to find a line for this gym, which could take a decent amount of time. So, anyways, thank you for tuning in for those of you who did.